good afternoon, or good day, whatever time of day it is. I have about 6 months worth of thoughts and discussions to have with you. I feel like I've been saving it all up in my brain. Now I'm having a chance to get it all out. I'm not sure what's going to come out. I've been wanting to make videos regularly for ages. I don't know what's been stopping me. It's very strange. So I'm just going to kind of go for it today. One of the main things that's been on my mind over the last few months, I've been bombarded on Facebook by images about climate change and the state of the world, about Extinction Rebellion. And, I don't think there's many of us that can be unaffected by this. I've actually tried to not watch it too much because your soul can get really quite distressed by this. And also we need to retain a sense of hope that somehow we can pull this situation round, because I kind of think the Earth's going to go on, whether human beings are around or not. That's the debatable question. But the thing that has been bugging me for ages, and I want to talk about, is the fact that it's our daily patterns of occupation, our daily doings, the things we get up in the morning and go about in our daily business. It's that stuff that's causing climate change. It's human activity is at the root of this. And what I don't hear from the discussions by politicians and also by the green groups as well is I hear stuff about saying, we need to change how we use transport. We need to cycle more, we need to use the bus and train more, we need to walk more. And of course we know that those things as well are better for us from a physical exercise point of view. But changing those ways we use transport isn't as simple as I think I'll cycle instead. Because there's this whole thing that's tied up in why we choose what we choose to do every day and how we choose to do it. That's not being looked at. Over the last, I'd say, 20, 30 years, and it's in my lifetime that it's gone completely bonkers, people have become more reliant on cars. But it's not just because the bus service is rubbish or those sorts of things. Fundamentally, we try and squeeze a huge amount more into each day than we ever did. We also are choosing to work further away from where we live. And both those particular examples have their roots in the huge expectations we have from life, but also from ourselves. So, if we want a job and we want a career and we want to work in a better place, often it requires travelling, which frequently requires getting in a car and driving. And, people drive for an hour plus to work. And the other thing that's causing us to get in our cars and squeeze as much into our day as possible is this need to perfect our lives. Get up in the morning, go to the gym, drive to the gym. It'd be very rare to walk to the gym because obviously we need to drive to the gym to make sure we've got time to get to work or to get back home to shower quickly before we take the kids to school. All car-based activities because it's just not doable otherwise. And then after work, drive home, make dinner. Might have to go to the shops on the way home because of course we're working, we run out of food, we're going to go to the shops because it's quicker but to go by car. Come back home, do the dinner, take the kids to brownies, to guides or whatever it is, or karate. Because we've got to be good parents. We've got to be perfect parents. Our kids have got to have a range of activities that they're involved in and we have to be the good parent. We don't want to be the one that says, no, you can't join that club 10 miles down the road because you haven't got a way of getting there apart from the car. So this whole choice to not use a car is tied up in our identity, in our belief that we want to be the best parent possible or we want to have the best career possible or the best body. Is so tied up with not feeling good enough as human beings as we are. And this is one of the biggest reasons that it's so difficult to do. You can make as much noise about the need to change the way we travel and use cars less, etc. But until we tackle the psychology and the need we have to make our lives busy and perfect and somehow full of all this stuff that makes us feel better about ourselves, we're not going to succeed. So I'll stop there, because there's quite a lot in there to think about, isn't there? Yeah. I'm sure I'll talk about this again.